Gene Hackman's doctor is claiming Betsy Arakawa's estimated date of death is incorrect in a March 16th interview with Daily Mail. Dr. Josiah Child claims Betsy didn't die on February 11th because she called his clinic on February 12th. The doctor says she'd called me a couple of weeks before her death to ask about getting an echocardiogram for her husband. She'd made an appointment for herself for February 12th. She called back on the morning of February 12th and spoke to one of our doctors who told her to come in that afternoon. But when the office made Betsy's appointment, Dr. Josiah Child says she never showed up. He says she did not show any symptoms of respiratory distress. The appointment wasn't for anything related to HIV virus. We tried calling her a couple of times with no reply, Jeannie. And Betsy were found dead in their Santa Fe, New Mexico home on February 26th, following an investigation authorities announced on March 7th that Betsy died at age 64 due to HIV virus pulmonary syndrome. Gene, who is 95, is believed to have died about a week later from hypertensive atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease with Alzheimer's disease. As a significant contributing factor when asked to confirm the date of death, the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office tells Glam Vibe on March 17th. The Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office did not report a date of death. We did state the last known activity shown for Mrs. Arakawa. Hackman was on February 11th, 2025. We also stated that the investigation was open and we were awaiting cell phone records. Pending cell phone records, the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office investigation showed that the last known activity of Mrs. Hackman to be February 11th, 2025. We can now confirm that Mrs. Hackman's phone was utilized on the morning of February 12th to call a medical center in Santa Fe Cloudberry Health. A total of 3 calls were made that morning, all to the medical center. One incoming call was made to Mrs. Hackman from the same medical center that afternoon that appeared as a missed call on Mrs. Hackman's cell phone. This information was learned through investigation into the cell phone data contained on her phone.